I am here to speak about the valuation role 2024 following the events of yesterday in the County Assembly, so that I can appraise wananchi and bring them up to speed on the status of the situation and get them informed on where we stand. One of the mandates of the county governments under the Constitution of Kenya 2024 is to charge for fees and raise fees and charges, so that they can be able to raise local revenue, what we call the OSR, on source revenue. And the counties have been allowed to do something called property rating. And for you to charge property rating, you must have a basis of charging property rating. And the basis of it is a document called Valuation Roll. A valuation roll is a list of all properties, both private and public, in a particular area of jurisdiction, in this matter within a particular county. So we have been able to do a valuation roll from Machakos County since 2024, and we finished in 2025, and we got it to be launched in 2026, so it's kept into force in the month of April of this year, in full compliance with the law, of course. Through the established procedures, we initiated the process of doing the document way back in fact, it had been initiated by the previous administration, and we took it up in December of 2023. We did the training of staffs before they embarked on the exercise in July of 2023, and then we did the notices and the public participation exercise in the month of March 2025. Then the officers embarked, for the officers and national government officers who are doing the document, embarked on the exercise between 2023 and 2024, and completed the document in 2025 March. When we presented the document after training in March, we submitted the document to the County Assembly on 28th of March 2025. And the document was, we also did publications across the country in dailies of national circulation in the same month of 1st of April 2025. And the document went through the County Assembly, it was approved. We have documents to prove that the County Assembly approved. We have letters of communication on the same from the County Assembly of Machakos. We have also been able to train both our staff and also to train the members of the County Assembly. At least twice, we have trained the members of the County Assembly and informed them on the procedure and updated them about the document. We have done valuation of land, the land in Machakos, and the land in private ownership in Machakos is amounting to about 22 billion, 2.5 billion, and we have got into place about 608 rateable parcels of land in Machakos. The reason why we did this document was first to ease tax burden on the citizens, and because the penalties that were there and the interest were amounting to millions of money for particular property owners, and we've been able to review that. The action by the County Assembly is post fact, is after the fact, because the County Assembly approved this document. And we even did a training for them in the month of April, and they were in agreement with us that we needed to have this document in place. So they cannot wake up one day and say, we suspend a document that we approved. There are procedures in law that needs to be followed. This document was done based on the National Rating Act 2024, which is the national law that guides on property rating across all counties. And therefore, now we are in operation using the national statute, which is the law in place. And County Assembly of Machakos needs to embark on their mandate, their legislative mandate, and align the law in place so that they can put their matters of interest to align it with the national law. You can't wake up one morning and suspend the valuation role based on a simple motion, since it's a money bill. A valuation role is a money bill and has its procedures. For you to overturn it, you have to go through the procedure as laid out in the National Rating Act. A motion passed in the County Assembly does not have the wherewithal to overturn and document done based on a national law. So the action of the members of the County Assembly was moot and does not suffice to anything as we stand. The members need to be advised that they need to move a substantive law, a substantive bill, and have it ascended into an act in line with the laid down procedures of the County Assembly and the standing orders. And therefore, them not having followed that, the county government, the county executive is at liberty to continue utilizing the document as it were. Therefore, that is why we are here to advise the members of the public to ignore the drama of yesterday. The value of the parcels of land that has been arrived at the valuation role has been done by the national government valuers who are working with our staff. So it's not something that came from the moon. It is properly documented, professionally done, with competent experts putting their mind to work. Further, the land values are even lower than the market rates. Current market rates are way high compared to what we have in the valuation role. This is done with consideration of the economic situation of the country in mind. The new document, as I've said, removes penalties and interests that were burdening wananchi and making it impossible for them to pay their land rates. And that is what the members of the County Assembly are asking us to reintroduce. They want the burden reduced back to wananchi. Those penalties and interests do not suffice, because as a county government, when you do a new valuation role, the law requires that you waive all the outstanding interests and penalties and you start on the new principle. So the members of the property owners are paying the new principle that has been arrived at by the valuers. Therefore, I hereby actually announce that as a county executive, we are issuing a further extension of the waiver period for another 1 month to encourage the ratepayers to continue paying their land rates. And I want to request that those that missed on it, now is your time. You have a chance of another 1 month. Come forward, visit the offices, and take advantage of this opportunity and pay these land rates.